The same amount of energy you put into feeling sorry for yourself will make your business amazing. Well, let me say that again. The same amount of energy you put in feeling sorry for yourself will make your business or whatever you focus on amazing. So if you're looking at this video, you probably saw the title, How Lost Business Owners Can Make Their Company Structure at least 3 times stronger. Well, if you're a business owner, then we can talk about your business and your company structure. If you're not a business owner, we could basically replace a company structure with just about anything else. Here's the thing. When you feel sorry for yourself, that's probably all you do. And if you didn't, you wouldn't be watching this video. So let's give you a context. The feeling lost is about not having any reference anymore as to what's normal for you. So the question is, what has been normal for you? Do you remember? Do you know what normal should be like? Or are you lost running in circles, going over and over and over in it in your mind, and you just don't know? And if you don't know, and your mind is doing all those circles, all those lapses, are you trying to get your mind to quieten down, and is it succeeding? And if you do you do it the healthy way, or are you basically doing it in a way that you are numbing yourself, destroying yourself, feeling sorry for yourself, and making it all worse? And by the way, if you are that business owner and you are listening to this, then I shouldn't be the one to tell you what's going to happen if you keep feeling sorry for yourself and you don't get out of it. So if you are the one who feels lost, then it's high time to find yourself again. So first of all, we need to figure out if you are the one who's lost and whose mind is going into circles and you're trying to numb yourself, how you are trying to numb yourself. So there are some very innocent things and there are some things which are not that innocent at all. So when it comes to innocent things, we can think about food, we can think about binge watching TV, doing games. You can combine it all, eating food while watching TV and maybe even drinking as well. Gaming, of course, could be a very good one, and it can make you forget about just about anything. So much that you're basically only getting away from the computer to get food, and then you continue eating behind the computer if you're using a computer to be gaming. So basically anything that will get you away from thinking about what it is, what's keeping you busy, that's probably something that's not going to help you solve what's making you feel lost and how you can regain it. So, like I said, there are some good things that you can do. But before we get to this, let's explore the feeling of feeling lost a little bit further. So here's the thing. Usually when you feel lost, you also feel lonely. And when you feel lonely, you start feeling sorry for yourself. Misery loves company. So, who will you be interacting with? People who feel sorry just like you? Because the people who do not feel sorry for themselves and who are not lost, the question is, do they understand you? And what do you communicate to them? Do you tell basically a sub story without any smile, any reflection? Well, I can tell you one thing. If something it is that people do not want, it's an endless story with only drama, with no positive outcome. And of course, people can give you a positive outcome, but maybe you won't accept this. Maybe you're not there yet. And that's likely when people might say, you know what, I've tried talking to you, and of course you're allowed to complain, but I don't want to be around you when you're complaining 24/7 every day of the week. You know, there must be something positive as well. Because in the end, we all want to feel better after a good conversation. And a good conversation is not supposed to take you down when talking to other people. Again, misery loves company. So, who do you hang out with? Is it with other depressed people? Or even worse, is it with booze? Because what if people do not understand what you are talking about? What if they do not take the time to listen to your entire story? That's hard. I'll be the first one to admit that. That's really hard. And yes, it might happen that you are one of those out there who has something very specific going on. And as a result will not get understood by other people. So here's the thing. Find someone who can understand you. Talk to people, talk about it. And usually those people are not the ones close to you, as in your family, your loved ones. Maybe you need new friends, strangers, people from a support group or a community. Go online. Investigate if there are people who feel lost like you. And figure out, ask them what they have done about it. Besides interacting with people who might understand you, there are other things you can do. And this has to do with who you are and what you would like to be. And by putting yourself in a positive setting, surrounding yourself with beautiful quotes, nice colors, positive things basically. By going outside for a walk, a fresh breeze of air, eating healthy food, putting healthy stuff in your body, working out perhaps a little bit. You know, when you nourish your body and you give yourself more oxygen and you eat the healthy stuff, maybe taking some vitamins and supplements, you will also feel better. A body which is aching or hurting will likely drag you down mentally. And if it doesn't, you're likely a very strong person. Vice versa, when you're not feeling good mentally, this will probably reflect on your body. And that's a risk you're running, because when you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do anymore, and you don't know what to focus on, how can you take good care of yourself, physically and mentally? And that's why it's so important to find people who can help you with it. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with positive things. So changes never come quickly. They come one step at a time. You take them one step at a time. Because if you go too quickly, you might feel overwhelmed. I mean, you're getting from lost to new positive vibes. And when you're lost, you're low on energy. So you need to be careful with your energy. So let's say that you use that energy to feel sorry for yourself to actually improving yourself. Let's say that you take the time to feel sorry for yourself. It's time you can spend on doing things which do not cost a lot of energy, but which will make you feel a lot better. You can do that. I'm certain that you can. But are you willing to do it? Or does it feel better to just, feel sorry for yourself and pity yourself? Well, I will say one thing. That's a never-ending cycle, and it's a downward spiral the path you're going if you just keep feeling sorry for yourself. So it's important that you get a trigger to change. So what can you change and what can you improve? And what would be working for you and what not? What is something you can focus on? Something you loved to do. Maybe you still like to do. Something which is linked to making you feel better. So say that you're gaming. Okay, it's good for the brain. But will it also help you make you feel better? Like you've established something. Now, going back to who you are. If you are that business owner, then chances are that you've been thinking about what it is you want with your company, what you want to achieve, what you want it to look like. And you can see focusing on that as a challenge. And, figure out what you liked about it. Look at it. Redirect that energy to making your company a better place to be at. That energy and the time that you have been spending on feeling sorry for yourself, just imagine what it will do for you and your company once you start to get creative and once you actually see what potential there is. Maybe you've always seen the potential, but you were too busy doing other stuff to work on that dream and change the things. So maybe it's time now to go work on it. Look at it. Embrace what it is you ever wanted to do. But again, it requires you stopping be feeling sorry for yourself. And I can tell you this much. Once you take the time out to look at things you want to change in life, like your business, for instance, like things within your business, you might be surprised with the ideas you can come up with. So let me challenge you and let me know how you are going to change that company structure. Prove me right that you can at least make the structure 3 times better. And it doesn't have to be in one specific area, but you do want it to be, so there's improvement. So look at the weak points in your business. Maybe it's a process, maybe it's people, maybe it's the goal you're working on. Maybe you need to change. But one thing I do know, if you have set it up, if you started with your business, then you can improve it. The starting up is the hard part. Another hard part is letting go, feeling sorry for yourself. But I do know that as a business owner, you're not afraid of responsibility. So feeling sorry actually doesn't fit you. So if you agree and you're ready to get back to positivity again, remember what I told you. Surround yourself by positive things. Maybe meditate a little, write things down, work on what you want to improve, find people who you can do it with. And you will notice a dramatic increase in energy, especially when you make sure that you nourish yourself with the good, healthy stuff. Again, prove me right. Or maybe do even better and leave a comment. And if for some reason you do not know where to start, then go find me and I'll coach you and we'll get there. Remember, 3 times better. You can do it.